What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing my first impression of the game Visions of Mania. The impression is going to be based on the developer direct presentation from Xbox that was released, I believe, 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, so let's get into it. Visions of Mania will be releasing this summer, as will be available on Xbox Series X and PC, and it's released by a studio known as Square Enix. I am familiar with the Square Enix company as I used to play Final Fantasy games when I was younger, but I'm not familiar with the Mania series. So if any of you guys are more familiar with it, please feel free to comment in the chat. The first impression I got from watching the presentation is that it looks very similar to something that would be related to Pokemon. I know it's not Pokemon, but it just looks similar, particularly with the art design. During the presentation, the man described these characters as monsters. I'm assuming based on the presentation that these are going to be characters that you engage in combat with, and there's not going to be any type of allyship with these type of characters. During the presentation, they also showcased a monster that you're able to ride around the environment. This appears to be very useful if you want to get around the environment faster, and it also can be used to attack other creatures. During the presentation, there's a big emphasis on the design of these creatures. I will say that it appears that they did a very good job designing these creatures. They all look very different and unique and have their own little thing going on. It also looks like they really took their time designing one of the particular creatures that you're able to ride. Overall, I think this game does have the potential to be a very good game. I'm usually not into these type of games, but they did a good job with the presentation, making me more interested in the game, I will say. I'm not sure if I'm going to play it or not, but they did a good job making me actually consider playing a genre that I'm not really usually into. So that's a big plus for the presentation. I also like the graphics on this game. I think the colors are really beautiful. I also think the environment is really nice, and I like the fact that the environment changes. So yeah, I think it's a very beautiful game, honestly. And you see right there, one of the creatures that you can battle with. I think it does have some great potential overall. Like I mentioned before, I do think this game has great potential. I would recommend it for anyone that's into the Pokemon Paw World type of game. I think they did a really good job presenting it. Like I said before, I personally wouldn't have played this game before watching the presentation, but after watching the presentation, I actually thought about giving it a chance. So they did a really good job. Thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in more content, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope everyone has a blessed day or a good night.